Classic hip hop and throwback R&B, Boom 94.5. What's happening? MC Marcus Chapman here, and tonight is going down the Back to the 80s concert. Big show everybody's been talking about. Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, I'll Be Sure, Houdini, Force MDs, Big Daddy Kane, Sherelle, and in the building and on the stage tonight, High Five. What's happening, fellas?
High five, baby.
Coming straight out of Waco.
Dallas, stand up.
2017, man. We here.
Baby.
Yeah, man.
The closest we're going to get.
Right. Okay. Now, real quick, let me address this first, okay? I got a little bit of history with y'all. Okay. Back in 2001, one of your group members, Roger Clark, a.k.a. Pooh, had his talent show. He was doing a talent show, and I hosted it, and Tony was there. Me and Tony chopped it up. And we had a good time, man. So
good news.
Yeah.
Good news, man. Shout out to my boy Pooh, man. You know, he's still doing his thing.
Happy birthday.
For sure, man. For
Okay.
sure.
Young soldier.
Okay, so the Back to the 80s concert is going down tonight with all these different artists. But you all really had your main impact in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, the 90s has kind of come back around. You know, I'm a music historian. One thing I always tell people, everything comes back around. If you're able to make an impact, even if it's not for you, you ain't got to necessarily have hits for 10, 20 years. Yeah. But if you can have, you know, a nice little run, maybe 4 or 5 years, and have an impact, eventually it's going to die down, but it's going to come back around.
Amen.
And so that's what's happening right now. How was that feeling for you all to really be able to get out there and do these big shows like this again, man?
Man, it's a great feeling, you know, to be able to continue to do good music, our music at that, you know. And, I mean, it's just a chance for everybody to relive those memories, you know, from when those songs were first heard. And I mean, it's an awesome feeling to be on the stage with, you know, the same people that we perform with, Dougie Fresh, I'll Be Sure, you know, Intro, all of these guys that are on the shows around here. So, it's a wonderful thing to be doing it.
To God be the glory.
Now, how is it, say, compared to back in the day? I know you all did a lot of touring back then. How does it feel? Does it feel kind of the same? It's kind of like going back in time, or does it feel a little bit different from the way it used to be?
It's kind of quiet right now backstage, but before, back in the day, it was like a little ruckus and stuff. You don't know what you're bound to see backstage, but now it's kind of like mellow, laid back. But it feels good to be on the stage, man. You know, and feel that energy that we felt before, and that's what's up, man. And out there performing with, you know, other artists and being out there amongst the fans that we miss so much. So it feels really good to be out there again.
Okay. Now, let's go back a little bit with the music. Now, because I was in college when y'all first came out. I remember Just Can't Handle It was hitting, and that did well. But then I liked the way the Kissing Game. I mean, a lot of times with R&B artists in particular, you do good with the R&B crowd, the black folks, you know, you blow up. And, you know, you might get a little action beyond that. But you all went all the way to number one, R&B and pop. Like all across the board. Now, explain just the feeling of that, man, because a lot of people don't ever get to experience that or reach that level, man. Like, what was that even like?
I agree. And, you know, to be honest, coming from, and, you know, the urban upcoming we got, you know, we didn't even know the difference until we were actually in that arena, you know.
Right.
So when you hear pop now, it's like it's a big change from R&B and, you know, the chitlin' circuit that we all start out with. But, I mean, it's a great thing to be pop, number one. So many opportunities came with it. We still hear the music today on the radio, and it's a good feeling,
Classic hip-hop and throwback R&B, Boom, 94.5. MC Marcus Chapman in here talking to the group High Five. They're part of the Back to the 80s concert tonight at the Verizon Theater in Grand Prairie. The big after party is going to be at Truth Nightclub, all right? So make sure you're in the building for that. Ladies, you're free all night. Now, real quick, we were talking about the big hit you had. I like the way the Kissing Game, number one R&B hit, number one pop hit. But you all were also able to do something else that a lot of people don't get to experience. And I mention this because I do commentary for Unsung. I hadn't started with them when they did y'all episode, so I ain't get to contribute to that. But one of the things I mentioned in the episode for After 7 is when you get 2 back-to-back number one hits, that really solidifies you, you know. And you all were able to do that with Just Can't Wait Another Minute. But how did that even feel, just to be able to have back-to-back number ones? Man?
Well, we were definitely teenagers, immature. I don't think we realized it at the time it was happening. We just kind of caught the wave and enjoyed it. But looking back on it, it was a good thing for us. And I mean, a lot of people don't accomplish number one hits first, you know, but to have two, it's a great feeling. I mean, we got gold records, million sales. So it's something that you can never take away. And it's an accomplishment that, you have to feel good about yourself with, for sure.
I bet. Now, y'all had the platinum record coming out the gate. And then you actually ended up working with R. Kelly. But at the time, he wasn't real big. He had some success, but nobody was really thinking of him as somebody to reach the level that he got to.
Right.
So how was that whole experience dealing with him in the first place with Quality Time?
That was cool, man. Working with Rob was great. It was something that we'll never forget, man. And I remember the first time Tony and I met Rob. We was in California, and we had went over to his hotel. And then he had this big old keyboard. I don't even know the name of it. It was a full size, though. And it was in the living room part of the hotel. And then he started playing Quality Time. And a little bit older now. He started playing those songs on the keyboard, man. And I'll never forget the time when he was just like singing it raw dog. And it was like, I got this song, man. This song, y'all gonna jam this. So, working with R was really cool. And then, to be able to watch him blow up now and see all the beautiful things that he's done since then is like, wow, you know what I mean? We sit back and be like, wow, that's R. Kelly, remember?
Right. and I'm from Chicago, so I know he was really building at that time, man, and he just ended up kind of taking over at a certain point. Now, but you all kept it rolling, and you've been out on the road, and you did your thing, and like I said before, it's come back around. So what kind of performance can people expect to see from High Five now in 2017? Because there's a lot of people coming to this show, and they geeked up about it. They looking forward to it. What can we expect to see from the High Five folks today?
You're gonna hear the hits, man, and it's high energy still. We're a little bit older now, but still, man, high energy. When we leave the stage, they're gonna want us to do another record.
Okay.
Well, one of the things is that, when we out there and we performing today, we want to just give a big special shout out to our man, Tony Thompson. Rest in peace to our man, Tony Thompson, man, because, without you, it wouldn't even be possible. And we recognize that. So we want everybody to come tonight together with us and sing along with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Sing along all the songs that we're about to sing for y'all, man. And reminisce the first time when y'all heard Tony Thompson, singing those songs for the first time, because we're going to perform for y'all as High Six. He's with us. So, we're going to do it for Tony, and we're going to do it for Texas. And we love y'all, and we love Texas. Stand up, and that's how we're going to do it. So y'all come along and sing along with us, and let's represent High Five and represent Tony Thompson's legacy and his life. Word up. We love you, boy.
All right. Back to the 80s concert going down tonight at the Verizon Theater in Grand Prairie. Unlike the song title, don't be playing hard to get. Just come on out to the show. Enjoy High Five. Enjoy all the acts. It's going down tonight. Exactly. Just come on through, and then when the concert is over, come on through the after party at Truth Nightclub. Hang out with me. I'll be there. MC Marcus Chapman.
Shout out to everybody out there, man. Everybody come see us, man. Shout out to Jason and MJ. Boston One Entertainment holding the fort down. We here, yo.
Okay, real quick, how can people get in contact with you? How can they connect with you?
Check it out. You can reach us at Official High Five. Everything is Official High Five. Twitter, Official High Five. Facebook at Official High Five. Instagram, Official High Five. Just get at us, because we're waiting for you. Official High Five, baby.
All right. High Five in the building.
Peace.
And tonight at the Back to the 80s concert at the Verizon Theater.